Hey, welcome back to another episode of Wine Up with me, Allison Miche. Today I decided to do something a little different but still related to wine, and I believe that this quick little video will help you along your wine sipping journey. So if you're curious to know what I'm talking about, stay tuned. Today, not reviewing a wine. What I am going to be talking about though are wine glasses. And so why does that even matter? Like, just pick up a glass, pour some wine in it and drink it and you're done, right? For the most part, sure, yeah. But if you didn't know, there are specific glasses for red wine and white wine. Now, I thought that this would be a very helpful video for people out there because if you're like, you know what, I want to elevate my wine game, you don't really know where to start, and hopefully this video helps you. Okay, here's what's important when it comes to wine and, like I said, elevating your wine game. Now, number one, I would highly recommend investing in glasses regardless of if it's red wine, white wine, or universal glasses, because that's a whole other different thing, with stems. Why? Because the stem is important when it comes to holding your wine. You've seen people hold wine like this. You're probably one of them too that holds them like that. You're affecting the temperature of the wine. The stem is there so that your body heat does not interfere with the temperature of the wine in the glass. So there's nothing wrong with a stemless glass. I have one, or I had one. Actually broke the other day. Elevating the wine game, wine glasses with stems. Back to the red wine. So this is a red wine glass, right? And typically red wine glasses, here are a few characteristics of it. One, bottom part, the bowl, it's going to have a wider bowl than, say, a white wine glass. The reason for this is red wines tend to be heavier, full-bodied wines in comparison to white wines. And the tannins and all the notes and all this fun stuff, you want it to oxidate ideally so that the notes and stuff that the winemakers were going for when they, made the wine, you get the full experience in the glass. Secondly, red wine glasses tend to have a bigger rim as well. Again, the blending of the flavors and when you're sipping, where it hits in your mouth. So that's typical for a red wine glass. Now I'm being very simple, all right? Because there is like all these different categories of red wine glasses for like Bordeaux's and the Cabernets and the Pinot Noirs, and I just have the two of them here, okay? And this one too, as you can see, this one is a little skinnier. Well, not skinnier. Yeah, no, it's a little skinnier, but it still has a wide bowl and a wide rim. Red wine glasses they're wider at the base and they have a wide rim. No, white wine glass. So if I said it's bigger at the bowl, I'm comparing it to a white wine glass. As you can see, the base here, the bowl, is narrower than the red wine. The reason for that is white wines, they're the crispness of white wines. When you drink white wines, there's versus like drinking red wines. Bring it back. White wines are crisp. These white wine glasses are shaped like this to keep that crispness as you are drinking. So they are narrower, back to that word, than red wine glasses. And also the rim, again, is smaller. It comes back again to the blending of the flavors and the palate and where it's hitting in your mouth. And same thing for white wines. You tend to have a few different ones for the different varieties. I'm not going to go into that. So I have this other glass here, right? I'm not going to lie to you. Big man thing, I do not know if this is a red wine or a white wine. It confused me, and let me tell you why. The bottom, the base is narrow like a white wine glass. It's not big like the red wine glasses I showed you, but the rim, as you can see, is wider than this one. So it really throwing me off. So I'm wondering if it's a universal glass. It could be, I don't know. But let's just say it is one, right? There is such a thing as universal glasses. So if you go to any wine store or, any store that is selling glassware, they're going to typically, probably, more than likely, have a set of universal glassware, which can be used for any wine. Red, white, sparkling, rosé, It don't matter. So if you're one of those people like, you know what, I don't have the space, or I cannot be bothered, it's too much, just get a set of universal glassware. And you can elevate your water game by just putting it in a wine glass, because I feel fancy when I sip water out of a wine glass. That's my video today on the different varieties of wine glasses. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, leave them down below. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for commenting. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and tell your peoples about it. It's me, Alison Mache. Happy sipping.